reason has sunglasses on. It doesn't flash him at all. He actually falls to Vino now. Is finding and putting down pressure on every single duel and just studying the needle so well from build to build, working in and out of the zone. Every angle just ends the game. Queasy Vino here to play.
It's grand finals, but right now they are making. They'll drop down, try and take him out. Don't have that fall. Won't chop it. iDrop will try and respond, but he's no match. Mixon and Blackcha have it easily. Vino now dropping down. He wants to close out the game. He doesn't even want to give them a chance to breathe and realize it's a 2v2. He drops down, picks up one, looks for the other, and it's done. Queasy and Vino, another victory for this team.
A spear with a sharp head in front of it. This duo is unstoppable, unreachable. Zone, and then Kinetic Blade sky high. Look at Queasy and Vino. They're playing a different game.
And Vino is dropping down. How many times have you seen that today? How many times has it led to a victory royale? These guys are prepared, pistol in hand, taking players down, and all the players beneath them running on bare bones, just left with wood. Some players without anything at all. Seti and Cammy now popping their slurps, popping their heals, trying to stay alive, trying to pick off someone from the deep in zone.
Baby's probably on low. Seti Cammy in the business with Queasy and Vino on heights. Looking at three different duels here. Pablo Wingo's on the wall up against Seti, who are then getting just bullied by Vino from the top ropes. Pablo Wingo down to no shields, just one more shot to take. Bevy's on the other side, he gets dropped down. It's Vino up against two. Another one blocked him against Seti. He's taking out all of EU, but he gets taken down. Doesn't matter. It's Deja EU again, and he heals. Cammy drops down, and it's his turn to have a game.
We said they needed to be more aggressive in these moments, and maybe now the perfect time to show that they can be that duo. Thomas taking away in the zone, needs to make something happen. He's gonna fall eventually. Manabuka might get flushed out as well. It's Vino pushing, and it's Vino hitting shots. We see him drop down. We see him try and cause manic. We see him try and cause chaos, and that's what he's doing here. Queasy now following as well.
Full health, the duo side by side, 2v2. 4 games on day one. The potential, but they have to face against Seti and Cammy.
And it's the rematch between these two duos. We saw it already earlier today, and Queasy and Vino came out on top. Cammy and Seti let it happen again. Keep it going. They keep moving in the zone, and Vino is an absolute monster. He takes down one. Can Queasy pick up the other? Solo on HP, but he'll make it happen. Seti and Cammy fall once again at the hands of Queasy and Vino. 4 victory royales out of 6. Needs to be careful of the team above him. You know who it is. Queasy and Vino, they're ready to strike.
Mosh pit in the end game, and now there's just 2 players left down in the box. Slivers of HP. Vino tries to find that left shot, and it connects well. Another one, and call EU a monarchy, because we have 2 kings. Game after game after game. It's Queasy and Vino.
It's so repetitive. It's so predictable. Every single game in this finals. Oh, he's slowing down. He needs to be careful. Mustache, he's coming up. This might be one of the first times we've seen him have to be challenged like this, but quickly dealing with the danger. Queasy says, Vino, hold up. I got you. Slow way down beneath. He has 6 already this game, and he's looking for more. No materials left at this point. Just crawling in the back of the zone. There's opportunities there, but he gets taken out from someone even behind him. And Vino picks up Drayson. Oh my goodness, how many times, even when it doesn't seem possible, even when it shouldn't be probable, they still take height, they still look to win games. iDrop, who was initially on it, is still alive in this game, and he has a tough task on his hands.
Mythic items all the way down below. iDrop looking for one of the shots, but Vino all the way just falls down now. 1v1 for Vino! It's easy! It's easy! It's just too good for this team!
5 wins in a row! I will never see something like this. Do we ever see anything like this? I don't know what I'm in.
Queasy and Vino both mixing it up with the FNCS champion of Chapter 3 Season 1 and Season 2. These guys are not to be messed around with. Watch out. If you say Poland, I say Cammy and Seti. The absolutely dominating duo. They are ready to compete for the FNCS Invitational title and become legends. He's defensively, but Zagu is here to back them up. They're going hand in hand. The fight breaks out. They clap back down.
Oh my gosh!
Steps up to the plate. We are now down to 3 duos in the end game, 2 solos and a duo up top.
Carrying that momentum from last season's FNCS, but he has so much more work to do. Seti and Cammy, the only duo left in the game is Acorn staying alive. Still 4 eliminations on the back of Cool, trying to find his way through. But like I said, there's only one duo team, and they have the high ground and the recipe for success.
You cannot write a better story opportunity for becoming legends. Seti is fighting back. Cammy is fighting back. They're looking to get inside. There goes the Elam they were looking for. Just one player separates them, but Acorn will not survive. And Seti and Cammy take game number 1.
Poland is the first.
Conversation, but no build. Big shot comes in from up top. And all of a sudden now, it is looking so dicey. Queasy is just waiting.
Waiting for that perfect opportunity. They have the high ground. They drop down low. The game is theirs after they take down Bevy. That is game number 5, sealed up by Vino and Queasy.
And the biggest game.
They've been doing really good. Brazil's been doing good. NE's not so good. But I think everyone's doing good, you know. And the competition's been good. No one's really been on high ground. And it's going well for us.
And you guys delivered the goods. One more time, give it up for Queasy and Vino. Your game 5 on high ground, but Reet is fighting back. Reet takes down Queasy on height. He is turning this around and trying to turn this into potentially a solo game. Meanwhile, Thomas finds Watts. Thomas still alive, and Reet falls there in the end. Look at Thomas holding the low ground. Chicho's right next to him. Trulix hurts him too, but Vino has the grip of height. Acorn waiting on the side. Out of builds, he's gonna have to come down too. It's all over. The gas tank is empty. Down he goes, and now off to Seti.
It's Cammy and Seti, the only duo left, and they find another one. Vino trying to put wonders. 1v2 situation. What can he do here to take home the big prize and end with back-to-back victory royales to end the day? But a team looking to take first place back. Cammy and Seti, and they try to steal it away by getting that VR to end game 6.
And they get the first game. They get the last game of day 1.
Anderson Vidal, the team from Greasy Grove, making it this far, and it's come down to a 2v2 situation between two of the top teams in EU. With Janice and Vidal feeling the pressure of the high ground, running out of builds. This is basically Queasy and Vino's game.
Both sides are starting to run out now. Queasy's down to 1 build as well. This is looking very dire. They're gonna have to cap off. Janice and Vidal know better. They need to continue the pressure. Vino goes down. He takes a shot. Vidal blocks it. Beautifully done. Janice stuck up from behind. Queasy with a great follow-up. And oh my gosh, it was so close. But Queasy touches out in the end. EU, Vino, Queasy from first to another first, literally.
From high ground in
I drop hunting nearby. Great way to start to turn around here and put a little pressure onto high ground, but it's time there. 111 onto height. Savage demands respect, but Queasy says stop that. It shuts it all down.
perfect opportunity to stagger himself to the backside of zone. Spots eye drop up, but he continues to drop down low. High ground was taken away by Cammy and Seti. Better late than never as they're forcing everybody down, and they have that free rotation towards low ground if they want to take it.
This is excellent now. Cammy and Seti have a chance here to close the gap and take back first place. They started it off that way, and they want to remain, but Queasy is still here. Don't count him out. Another set of points, and now it's Golden Scented versus Cammy and Seti on height, and we also have Janice and Vidal in the mix.
3 teams alive, 6 total players, but Cold goes down, but Janice and Vidal get knocked as well. 1v2 situation, NAEs, the world on Sentence shoulders, but Cammy and Seti going for their 3rd victory royale in the FNCS Invitational. This is how you cement a legacy. All they have to do is close out this game as Sentence trying to take control, trying to fight for the high ground, but it's not enough. EU strikes again with Seti and Cammy taking their 3rd victory royale.
But Larson and Smite are hurt. They're damaged. They're down to low material. It's all or nothing right now. Cammy and Seti know what to do here. They've been here before, and they have the resources to hold this one out.
This is going to come down to it. They could get their 4th victory royale. The only team going to stop them comes from NAEs trying to rise up, and it does look like they are out of builds.
But they find a little bit of loot here. Larson goes for the med kit. He's trying to get as much HP as possible. Seti now starting to run out of material on the high ground. This is it. It's going to come down to nothing or everything here. As he has no mask, great tag there, and a trade, an open exchange. It's huge. Not looking good for EU right now. Into the zone they go. Smite and Larson are down. Larson is by himself, and no! He turns and gets burned.
Cammy and Seti take their 4th.
Cammy and Seti kicking in the door and saying, hey, we want first place.
Oh, man. Listen, am I ready? And guys, you gotta talk to me about that game, the early game fight that you had and survived. I didn't think it was possible, but you're able to clutch it out.
A lot of people just fighting around us. This kind of makes it really scuffed. We did manage to clutch out the game, well, at least a decent amount. Setting Cammy won, which is unfortunate. It comes down to the last game. It's competitive.
It's obviously a bit rough after game 11, having first place for so long, going to second, but it's the final game, final opportunity. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. We'll see what happens, I guess. Not much more to say, but yeah.
Fair enough. I totally understand you guys wanting to focus up right now. And I believe we're going to be moving on, everyone, to talk with Cold and Scented, the team that is currently in third place right now.
Immediately change their routes. They don't want to go ahead and contest the same building where Mr. Savage had that best drop at that time. What is this? What is this? Queasy, Vino are trying to take it by force.
You only win in one way, and that's taking that crown. Vino is here. Queasy is here. Down goes Seti. It's a big trade. It's a one-on-one. This has to be one of the most explosive head-to-heads we have ever seen. Vino has to get this thirst here. He knows now it means everything. We might as well seal this deal. Why wait?
Bubble shield going out. He's trying to bait it. He's trying to bait the revive so that way Cammy might peek. Breaks through the wall. Shot's gonna be fired. And they do it. Become Legends are on top.
Become Legends has officially managed to win the biggest fight of their careers. Cammy and Seti put it all on the table. And you know what? I absolutely respect Queasy and Vino for giving it that chance. The heart of that team is unlike any we have ever seen before. Cammy and Seti have done it.
They have taken it. The point gap is 70 points between them and the next players that are alive. Cold and Scented. Cammy and Seti are your FNCS Invitational champions.
We have never seen anything like this before. Let's put our hands together for at least the number 1 and 2 teams that came into this and got crazy. You have to show them so much love. We have never seen a better head-to-head in person like that ever before. I don't even think we've had that in mind. That
They know
was
it.
crazy.
They know it too.
They absolutely
the
knew it.
celebration coming out, the emotion,
Wow.
the passion raining through, and even though they kind of cemented themselves the top spot, they're not happy at all. They wanted that first place spot, but you still got to give Vino and Queasy a huge round of applause for doing what they did all weekend long.
That was the most.
So, first of all, I think I was like fully committed to it, and Veno was like, I think his nerves were getting a little bit in, you know, and then he said like, let's do it, and then we just full sent it. We somehow outdropped them. I don't even know. And yeah, then I like made a big mistake. Like I peeked the second guy, which I shouldn't, and then the rest is history.
The rest is history. But what an historical moment it was. I mean, we mustn't deny as well that you put on such a great display this last 2 days. I mean, you must be very proud as well, Vida, of what you boys achieved here at Invitational.
No.
No. If you go back to the drawing board, I mean, the thing is, bold play is what it's all about in Fortnite, and you proved that you have that in your locker, and it was incredible.
Yeah. We played well. We could have played better. Seti played amazing. Shout out to Seti and Cammy. They're good friends of mine and Queasy's. There's hope there's no hard feelings there. We tried to make a play there. At the end of the day, they won.
I think one thing we've noticed this week...
Goes down, Malibu Grimmer Stash take game number 12.
And just like that, the 12 games are over, but your champions of the FNCS Invitational are Seti and Cammy! Congratulations!
With 4 victory royales in this global competition. They didn't change up their strategy too much throughout 12 different games. It didn't matter who VOD reviewed them, because you could have that blueprint, but if you don't know how to execute, it's gonna be all over. And give it up one more time for your FNCS Invitational champions, Seti and Cammy!
Congratulations! They have done it! An incredible weekend, an incredible opportunity, and they did not miss a beat. This entire room is on their feet, and they deserve every every ounce of support here because these are two of the hardest workers we have ever seen. Two of the hardest players in this space. And you know what? Becoming legends must be so proud. Congrats, Reno.
They became legends for sure. On the grandest stage of them all, emotion, passion running wild. Let's throw it to Adam so we can get inside the minds of our champions.
Thank you very much, Cami and City!
I want to thank everyone watching from Poland. Polska górą.
Polska górą! And FNCS Invitational 2022 champions, Cami and City!
That was awesome.